The book of Leviticus, chapter 13, verse 44. He is a leprous man. He is unclean. The priest shall pronounce him utterly unclean. His plague is in his head. Okay, first and foremost, I'd like to give infinite honors and prayers to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim Rekah Badash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutation to the audience that's pushing the truth to sincerity. Lord willing, this video will be edifying first and foremost to the whole feedback and those that cleave to the body. And I chose to start it off with that precept, all right, because I'm gonna go into fire cures leprosy, all right. Now, though yet there's an order to how we deal with leprosy, all right, but and this, I use that for an analogy of Esau, Edom, all right, having the curse of leprosy that can't come off him, all right. And the Lord has chose to use fire at the end of his reign, all right, to be a fitting end for Esau, Edom, okay, because leprosy got to be burnt with fire, all right. This is Leviticus 13 and 52. He shall therefore burn the garment, whether warp or woof, in woolen, or in linen, or in anything of the skin. This is the process of when a man of the Lord have leprosy, all right? Wherein the plague is, for it is a fretting leprosy, it shall be burnt in fire. And the only way to get rid of a curse or a plague of this such, okay, it has to be tormented or touched with fire. Fire, the only thing that can kill the earth currently under the cursed thing of the earth, all right? Because Esau was cursed from the beginning, all right? This is Genesis 4. And 8. And Cain talked with Abel, his brother, and it came to pass when they were in the field that Cain rose up against Abel, which represents Esau, Edom, and Jacob, all right? This is another reason also when you travel in time, all right, that Jacob and Esau was fighting in the womb, because there was these same people that always be against each other. And leprosy works against your skin, literally, all right? And not really your skin is your covering, and Esau, Edom, covering all his skin is working against him, okay? And this also a mark. It says, and the Lord said unto Cain, where is Abel thy brother? And he said, I know not. Am I my brother's keeper? And he said, what hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood cried from the ground. And now art thou cursed from the earth. You see that? You cursed from the earth. Genesis 4 and 11. Let me get this in NLT. Let's get the word cursed. Right, he's cursed from the earth. In other words, there's a stigma that been placed on him, all right, along with the leprosy. All right, that's a stigma that's been cursed on him in the earth, all right, also over his body. All right, to be cursed. Now the curse that made a curse, all right, cool. To exaggerate. Yeah, loathing for, all right, bitterly cursed, that's cool. Okay, it says, which had opened her mouth to receive thy brother's blood from the ground. When thou tillest the ground, it shall not hence for a year unto thee her strength. A fugitive and a vagabond thou shalt be in the earth. And Cain said unto the Lord, my punishment is greater than I can bear, because thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and from the face, and from thy face shall I be hid. All right? And I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth. And it shall come to pass that everyone that findeth me shall slay me. All right? And the Lord kept Esau until, the day of judgment, and reserved him until the day of judgment for to basically do that which is of the law unto Edom. Not, all right, because Edom has what? Bought blood, all right, unto the law, righteous blood. So his blood shall be shed, you see? And the Lord gonna do a lawful thing unto Edom. He's gonna really burn the leprosy with fire. the leopard man, all right? It says, and the Lord said, therefore, whoever slain Cain, vengeance shall take on him sevenfold. So nobody's going to take Esau, eat him down, all right? And the Lord set a mark upon Cain, lest any finding him should kill him, all right? So that mark, all right, on Cain is like a double-fold mark. It's all right, it's leprosy, all right, which makes you bitterly unclean, all right? And also that's a mark. He got the mark, that mark that's, you could liken that mark. It's not this, all right, but you know that mark he got marked on him was a stain on him, all right, for to show that who he is in the earth, and it'll follow him all the days of his life. And that's why you see white people today, all right, they represent the leopard man, all right, that's unclean, and they can't be clean, all right? And when something can't, you know, it's at its wit's end, or it can't be reformed, it gotta be only fire can purify it. All right, only that Esau will not be purified, he will be stubborn, all right? Because when the Lord put us through the fire, he's cleansing us. But Esau, Edom, was always made to be unclean and was going to be put away with fire at the end, all right? This Obadiah, let's prove that. He bringing forth the mark, that Quran. His ass is the, he got the mark of destruction on him, man. You see? So it's fitting that he's bringing it forward. The end of his time gonna come through his own ass, man. All right. Yep, this Obadiah 1 and 18. And the house of Joseph shall be a fire, and the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame. And the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for Yahweh has spoken it, man. All right? After he do that slavery, okay, the Lord gonna cure that leprosy finally with fire, man. All right? The final purification of finding, getting rid of Eve. Totally, man. All right. Let me get this. Okay. Psalms 109. And oh my God, it's heaven. All right. Reading it this morning, it's heaven. The song, this vengeance invoked upon David adversaries. This what David spoke unto the Lord. The Psalms 109. And even though, you know, it's kind of speaking of this is just speaking of an adversary, you know, you can liken it into that. This Psalms 109. I start at 7. When he shall be judged, let him be condemned, and let his prayer become sin. All right? Only the wicked, the other nations' prayers are sin. All right? Because, again, and 2/3 of our people, obviously, all right? Because they sinning in vain. They praying in the name of Jesus Christ. So do the other nations, whatever they pray in the name of, or whoever they pray to, they sin. Let his days be few, and another take his office. Yeah, the countdown. A leprosy, because you gotta, there's a process of basically getting rid of leprosy, and that's why the Lord ain't just totally get rid of E out of the earth. All right, he had to break him down. You see, break his infrastructure. You know, do certain things. You gotta do a certain way with the garment. All right, you gotta set him. When you doing a leprosy of Jake, I'm speaking of analogy. That is a process to make him clean. So with Esau, is a process before the Lord kill him. He gonna plague him 7 times, and it's fitting because 7 days when you got leprosy, once you set without the count. All right. So I'm using the analogy of a clean leopard versus an unclean leopard, which Esau Edom is. All right, now you can read this in Leviticus 13. I didn't want to read into it because it's a lot. All right, I just want to make the point that the fire is killing the leprosy. All right, this one Psalms 109 and 8. Let his days be few and let another take his office. Let his children be fatherless and his wife a widow. All right, because remember they say that we shall not know the loss of children. All right, let his children be continually vagabonds, and that's what they've been. All right, they've been running from themselves in the earth. But one thing about leprosy, you can't get rid of it. There's a process to get rid of it, and if you don't take that process, you can't get rid of it. And the Lord stained Esau with it. All right, how you walking around being a forever curse? It says, let his children be continually vagabonds and beg. Let them seek their bread also out of their desolate places. All right. Let the extortioner catch all that he had, and let the stranger spoil his labors. Let there be none to extend mercy unto him, because it says in James, he had show no mercy, shall get no mercy. All right. No mercy shall be shown unto him. Neither let there be any to favor his fatherless children. Yeah, his children not gonna face hurt. All right. His children not gonna feel the face of the earth, and again, they already bastard children. They don't have fathers. All right, they don't have a father. Our Lord is not their father. He's their creator, but not their father. The Lord is a father unto us, man. You see? It says, let their posterity be cut off. Yup. Let's get this word posterity here. Even with, and another thing you can compare that, you know, Esau will be ruling in the end of the world because he's going to be hit with fire. And fire cures leprosy. Because when the world was punished at that time with water, all right, the Lord wasn't totally getting rid of, you know, people. They died and then they reincarnated. But Esau with the fire represents his end. After the 1,000 years of slavery, then he's going to be burnt with fire and stubble, all right? Because even after the Lord cleaned the earth up, all right, because that was a purification purpose of cleaning, all right? Fire purifies too, but in a different manner, all right? That water cleaned the earth of the sin. Now, the cursed thing of the earth is Esau Edom. He's a curse in the earth, all right? That's why judgment going to come up on the curse of the Lord. Pursuant to the book of Proverbs 3, like 3 and 33, somewhere around there, 31, somewhere down there. Right, it says, in event, a latter time, prophetic for future times, so their prosperity, they last the hindermost, all right? The latter, the reward, the end, all right? The residue, you know, the residue of Esau Edom going to be out of here. It says, and the generation following, let their name be blotted out. Our name's going to continue. Our house is going to continue, man. Esau Edom, name is going to be blotted out the earth, all right? His name is not in the book of life for prosperity. It's for posterity until to be a fatherless child and a bastard. When you're a fatherless child, all right, you are neglected, okay? No one looking after you. So Esau Edom, the Lord gonna allow us to lay hands on y'all until y'all are totally annihilated, man. This thus says the Lord, man. You know, hey, don't hurt the messenger, man. You know, we just messengers. It says, let their iniquity of his fathers be remembered with Yahweh. You see? Now why they complain of an ungodly father, but it don't matter. The children got to get this work too. And let not the sin of his mother be blotted out. You know, of course, obviously, you know, you can liken this to our adversaries, our people as well, right? Using it twofold. Let them be before the Lord continually. It may be a little wicked. I'll just go back up and see. But you know, so, you know. that he may be cut off, that he may cut off the memory of them from the earth, man. All right? That's Esau, Edom, man. Okay? Because 2/3 they coming back. Remember on the earth, you know, they coming back through the righteous loins. But Esau, Edom coming back for slavery, then to be burnt. All right? Because he remembered not to show mercy, but persecuted the poor and needy man. Yeah, it's the wicked. It's a lot, you know. That he might even slay the broken in heart. As he loved cursing, because he's a curse. He's a leopard man. All right? So let it come unto him. Let me get that. All right? And that's why in Zechariah 5, all right, this is the curse that goeth over the earth, which are the angels, all right, to what? To basically execute judgment on it, man. All right? The Lord gonna send a curse to this place, which he likened that curse in Zechariah 5 into the angels. That's the angels to get the curse. Hey, you gotta send a lion to get the lion, man. You know, because the angels not cursed themselves. Okay, so what do that mean? You gotta read that in context. It's Proverbs 3:33. The curse of Yahweh is in the house of the wicked. Come on, man. But he blessed the habitation of the just. So this man cursed. This man a leopard, that curse, and the curse of the Lord, which are the angels in Zechariah 5, they in this house. All right? So they're in this house in the latter days, and that's why you see them ready to appease with the Lord, you know, ready to execute what the Lord said to do in the latter times, man, upon this place. That's why they're visible. You can see them. But they've always been visible, all right? But now it's blatantly clear. It says, as he has loved cursing, so let it come unto him. As he delighted not in blessings, so let it be far from him. As he clothed himself with cursing, like as with his garment, and that's what you do a leopard. All right, violence can pass him about as a chain. That's his garment, violence. You see, as he clothed himself with clothing, right? And that how you clothe, that's the covering of yourself. All right, that's your heart. That's why I say keep thy garment, keep thy heart. All right, the things that's in it, the treasures that's been treasured up in it. All right. Cursing like with his garment, so let it come into his bowels like water and like oil into his bones. Yeah, the Lord gonna penetrate this devil totally, all right, till he kill every inch of them. And they gonna feel every inch of that fire because they gonna cook slow in the kingdom. It ain't gonna be, it's gonna be a bonfire, but the Lord gonna let them roast slow, all right? That stubble, the Lord gonna let Esau Edom roast real slow. So he could feel all that fire, man. You see that? For all the fire he gave unto us, may the Lord recompense fire in his bones. You see? As he clothed himself with cursing like as with a garment, so let it come into his bowels like water and like oil into his bones. Let it be unto him as a garment which covereth him, and for a girdle wherewith he is he's girdled continually. You see? So that fire gonna stick to your ass, man. Right? Let this be the reward of my adversaries from Yahweh, and of them that speak evil against my soul, man. Right? So this fire gonna stick unto you like a garment. All right? Be girded unto you, and it's gonna enter your flesh and your bones, Esau Edom. And that's what fire do. Fire get inside of everything and knock it off and totally destroy it until it's stubble. So I don't want to rather was that a fun match. Next time I'll see Shalom.